And this is the final round of the Bridgestone South African Kart Championship 400cc karts. They've been racing all over the country, down at Kalani, at Velkom, and here at Swartkops. As they go away, it's a 10-lap race. The man they want to beat is on the inside is Burford, with number 9. Alongside him he's got Taylor, right alongside him as they go in there, and it's Burford gone to the front with Taylor right. There's a little bit of smoke coming out of his machine there. Taylor, that's number 62, that's the son of Roger Taylor, well known in tuning circles, who makes a lot of machines in South Africa go very, very quickly. And this is the one that matters for all of them. Burford has to pull this one off to win the championship. We'll just count the points up a little later in the race. And he's got Taylor right on his tail. Taylor, of course, got the right man to tune his machine. Burford exits the shoebox, the single-speed machine. They're all using Yamaha 100cc engine, and Taylor's going to the front as they're going to Ted's Wall. Into the left-hander, the first of the S's, it's Taylor with Burford right on his tail. That's no relation to Colin Burford. And they come up towards us, touch the single back brake with the left foot just to get the kart set up, get the tail out, and Burford's staying right in there with him. Taylor's got those 2 bits of duct tape over his visor that he's looking after, a very narrow slit of his visor to keep the sun out of his eyes, and Burford's keeping the pressure on the whole way. And just behind them is the South African champion Wally Dolemchek, with a very outside chance of pulling this whole championship off again. 29 is Christopher Gosling in 4th position. 100 metres down to the shoebox. It's Taylor there with Burford right on his tail in the power. They hardly lift there as they go through the very tight corner. They're up to maximum revs. They hold it now. They're going to go through Ted's Wall, the right-hander. See the body weight change to the other side. Then Burford's staying right in there. This is super competitive. Cape Townian Wally Dolemchek is right in there with him. All in these Dino Yamahas. It's a Danish kart with a Yamaha 100cc engine. Very, very quick indeed. They touched each other as Burford's getting the pressure now from Dolemchek. He's taken over second. Dolemchek's got a second position. He's got a very outside chance of winning this championship. Smoke coming out of his little exhaust, as you see there. His father used to race karts as well, so he got Taylor into the heavy tuning in the front. Dolemchek in second position, then it's Burford, then it's Ricky Doyle, another man with a chance in the championship. So it's the main runners are up the front here. Doyle a little bit out of touch, he was just a little bit further behind, and Taylor's starting to get away from them, no doubt about it. Taylor is starting to get away and he could win this one.
Die 100cc klas vir renstelle is werklik waar die spanning laai hoog as ons kyk na die puntestand op hierdie stadium, en Taylor is heel voor. Burford het 'n rukkie terug, was Burford die man wat voor was, maar Dolemchek is nou die nommer 1 wat vir Taylor op hierdie stadium ja. So dit gaan baie interessant wees om te sien wat hier gaan uitkom. Dit is die laaste wedren in hierdie seisoen. So dit is hier met hierdie wedren wat ons nou sien waar die kampioenskap finale punte gaan bepaal word, en die man wat hier gaan wen en die beste punte bymekaar maak, gaan dan die wenner wees. Taylor het in die vorige rondes het hy 'n paar probleme gehad met die opwarmingsrondes, maar dit lyk my die probleem is alles uitgesorteer en hy is die man wat nou voor is. Maar die stryd is aan tussen Wally Dolemchek en Lee Burford. Lee Burford in die vorige 2 rondes baie goed gedoen, en Wally Dolemchek net so dit sal tussen daardie 3 wees wat hierdie kampioenskap gaan inpalm. Ons het vir Lee Burford op 83 punte, hy is die voorloper, hy is in die 3de posisie, half nou neer domme 9, en dan is dit vir Wally Dolemchek in die kampioenskapsreeks met Ricky Doyle en Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor by die stadium voor, en hy is die man wat geklop moet word. 100cc machine wat hier in aksie is, dit is die standaard klas vir renstelle, en is ongelooflik wat hierdie renjaars uit 'n 100cc machine kan maak. Die swarte punt natuurlik baie laag, ongeveer 2 cm wat hierdie motors van die grond af is, en die sitplek is glad nie baie gemaklik nie, en elke bulkie en hobbel in die pad sal gevoel word. Maar die stryd is groot aan tussen die eerste 3 manne, Taylor, Dolemchek en Burford. Ricky Doyle in 4de posisie, bietjie teruggeval, maar Anthony Taylor het probleme. Want Dolemchek is by die stadium voor. Dolemchek is voor, Taylor het teruggesak, en Burford is weer in die 2de posisie. Burford weer 2de posisie, en daar het Burford 'n probleem. Dolemchek val heeltemal uit. So dit wys wat gebeur in hierdie wedrenne. Die posisies verander gedurig. 'n Klein foutjie kan veroorsaak dat jy 'n posisie verloor. So Dolemchek het 'n probleem gehad net al voor die laaste draai, en die posisieverandering het nou totaal ander plaasgevind met Burford wat ook teruggesak het, en ons gaan nou moet kyk wie van daarvoor is. Burford in 2de posisie. Burford is 2de. Dolemchek het uitgesak met 'n probleem of 2 met sy engine, So die 100cc klas, hierdie kampioenskapsreeks is nou op hierdie stadium ingedrang. Dit is die laaste wedren en enigiets kan gebeur. Ons het vir Tyler op hierdie stadium maar Tyler wat voor is. Tyler is weer voor. Hy die meeste van die tyd het hy voorgery, maar is weer eens Tyler. Hier kom nou weer Tyler, gevolg deur Burfoot in die tweede posisie en dan het ons nommer 25 in die derde posisie. 25 is Ricky Doyle wat opgeskuif het en hy is in die derde posisie gevolg deur 34 wat ook baie goed opgeskuif het wat van ver af terugkom met Andrew Markham. So die stryd is aan en dit lyk vir my asof Tyler dit dalk kan deurraak.
And how the fortunes are changing. There's Dolomchek almost taking it over, and Taylor's back in the front, who's having trouble from those other two. And with in that melee there, Dolomchek went out. He's basically retired from this race. There's a bit of a melee of cars missing each other. But there it is. It's Anthony Taylor in the front there with Burford, and then it's Ricky Doyle. Andrew Markham's coming to the picture in fourth position. You see him in number 34. Taylor in the front there with Lee Burford certainly challenging. Anthony Taylor, well, he's right very, very close to him. There's the end of lap 7 coming up now. The other two are not too far behind. You can see Ricky Doyle in 25, and then it's Andrew Markham, all in those Dina Yamaha machines. Coming up to top, and Burford's keeping the pressure on. If he wins this one, Burford's going to be the South African champion. Burford's in machine number 9, as you see there, Doyle and Andrew Markham. Taylor's got the pressure on him, all right. There's nothing between the performance of these engines. Round the tower bend, then it's 100 metres to the shoebox. Hard down they go. Just touch of the brakes, get the car, the machine sideways. Then they floor it as they come out of there and keep that power on as hard as they can. Just hear them accelerating away there. Hold his weight over as he goes through Ted's wall. First the S's, and the pressure's on him, and he's using curves. He's doing a Nigel Mansell there, using the curve. Third is Ricky Doyle, and right on his tail, you see Andrew Markham, and they're trying to push it forward. You can hear the other man just behind you, and the pressure's Burford is right on him as they go round the top street. Now they head downhill. The touch of the brakes to go sideways into here. They get him sideways. This machine, the carts automatically are oversteers. That means the tail will come around, then you can power it on and steer it that way. Doesn't do the understeering where you turn the wheel and the car seems to carry on going straight. These actually will step their tails out very, very quickly indeed and makes them very controllable. And Burford certainly got the pressure on. We've got a lap and a half to go. Lap and a half to go in the championship's at stake, and Burford, I think, is going to pull this one off. Burford is going to pull the championship off. He'll have 85 points, and Taylor, if he gets his 12, will have 86. There might be only 1 point. We'd have to get it from the officials afterwards. Burford could have thrown it all away till he gets 95 points. It's going to be Lee Burford's championship, the man in second spot at the moment. And he's driven all over the country to do it, down to Killarney, he's been at Belcom, and now the last 3 races here. And he's keeping the pressure on the whole way round. It's Lee Burford in car number 9. He's going to win the championship, South African title. Round Tower Bend for the last time. Next man along there is Andrew Markham, Ricky Doyle and Andrew Markham. They're having a great time there. And a little further behind them is Peter Jacquet. They've got the Ted Wall and S's to go, and Taylor looking over his shoulder. Burford's just got to stay right in there. He's staying there. S's and 100 metres to the line, and they're flooring it as they come to the line. They're back machines. He looks over his shoulder, and it's Anthony Taylor, and Burford, hands up, winning the South African title, the Bridgestone South African 100cc Stock Championship for 1987. There it is. Taylor wins this race. Burford the championship. Then Ricky Doyle and Andrew Markham in 4th position.